Happy Christmas Eve, ladies and gents, and welcome to Solo ReacTalk. Welcome to Starcraft 2, Wings of Liberty. I'm going to be watching the all cinematics, cutscenes, and playthrough by Letalis. I think that's the name of the channel. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Now, it's about 6 hours long, so I decided let me just cut it into 30-minute pieces. And this is the first piece. This is part 1, or episode 1. I'll make a decision, whether I'm going to call it part 1 or episode 1. And you'll see it on the title of the video. So yeah, let's start. Okay, let's start. 3, 2, 1, go.
Centuries ago, 4 prison ships from Earth veered off course and journeyed deep into the remote Caprulu sector. There they crash-landed on the planets of Tarsonis, Moria, and Umoja. Cut off from Earth, the survivors established colonies throughout the sector. The largest, Tarsonis, was founded by a powerful yet increasingly oppressive government called the Confederacy. Spurred by the terrible acts of this government, Arcturus Mengsk formed the Sons of Korhal. This rebel army fought to overthrow the Confederacy and liberate the Caprulu sector. Even as Mengsk and his resistance fighters fought to overthrow the corrupt Confederacy, a much greater threat confronted the Terrans. Without warning, massive alien warships appeared and surrounded the Confederate planet of Chowsara. Calling themselves Protoss, the aliens incinerated the planet's surface and then mysteriously withdrew. The planet had been infested by another type of alien, the Zerg. These monstrous creatures threatened to overwhelm Terran space, and the Protoss sought to eradicate them before they spread. The Zerg had already reached the neighboring planet, Marsara, and Marshal Jim Raynor fought to save the terrified colonists as the Confederate government abandoned them to the alien menace. The Sons of Korhal intervened, saving thousands of lives from the rampaging Zerg and enigmatic Protoss. Disgusted by the Confederacy, Raynor joined the rebels and met Sarah Kerrigan. Kerrigan was a former Confederate ghost operative, and she shared Raynor's desire for a liberated Caprulu sector. They grew close as the battle with the Confederacy escalated. But Mengsk went too far in his hatred and ambition. He ordered devices placed on the Confederate capital world of Tarsonis to lure the Zerg and annihilate the population. The Protoss, led by Executor Tassadar, decided to help the Terrans defeat the Zerg instead of purging the planet of life. Mengsk sent Kerrigan to stop Tassadar's interference. With Kerrigan battling the Protoss, the Zerg overwhelmed Tarsonis and decimated the population. Having achieved his goals, Mengsk left the planet and abandoned Kerrigan to the aliens. Sickened by Mengsk's treachery, Raynor quit the Sons of Korhal. He raced to the planet's surface to save Kerrigan, but was too late. No trace of her remained. Having destroyed the Confederacy, Mengsk crowned himself Emperor of the newly formed Terran Dominion, a government that would prove to be just as corrupt as its predecessor. Raynor mourned the loss of Kerrigan and vowed revenge. Unbeknownst to him, however, the Zerg hadn't killed Kerrigan. Instead, they took her to the volcanic planet of Char. On Char, Kerrigan was transformed to the alien Queen of Blades. She became a being of immense psionic power, loyal to the Overmind, ruler of the Zerg swarm. Separate from Tassadar's forces, another Protoss faction emerged from the shadows. Zeratul and his Dark Templar sought to end the Zerg expansion through stealth and the power of the Void. The two Protoss forces joined together against the Swarm, but the Overmind was able to discover their secret homeworld of Ire. The Zerg quickly invaded, and the Overmind embedded itself in the planet's surface. Zeratul taught Tassadar how to combine his powers with those of the Void. Tassadar fused those energies into his ship and crashed it into the gargantuan Overmind, destroying it utterly. Despite Tassadar's sacrifice, the Protoss on Aya were forced to seek refuge on the Dark Templar homeworld of Shakuras. With the Overmind destroyed, Kerrigan assumed control of the Zerg. Raynor began a resistance movement against the oppressive Dominion. In retaliation, Minsk deployed his greatest weapon, propaganda, to marginalize Raynor's efforts and paint him as a terrorist. It is now 4 years later. Kerrigan and the Zerg have remained ominously silent. Meanwhile, the Dominion has grown in power and extended its influence throughout the Kukuno sector. Raynor and his forces, plagued by low morale and lack of resources, continue their struggle against the Dominion. Victory against Minsk, however, seems more distant than ever.
Yeah, that was a very nice rundown on past events, probably during Starcraft 1, and what happened between Minsk, Kerrigan, and Jim. And I didn't know that Sarah Kerrigan and Jim were both part of the previous government, the Confederacy. That I didn't know about. Especially with Sarah Kerrigan being a ghost operative. That's also I found a bit interesting that they both turned coat because the Confederacy was not really helping the people on these different worlds that were being attacked by the Zerg, and then later on the Protoss, who came to wipe out entire planets because they were infested by the Zerg. So yeah, that was very interesting for me. And also Minsk creating the Sons of Korhal. That was his rebel grouping that he created against the Confederacy. And what he did to the home planet of the Confederacy, the what was it called again? Tarsonas. What he did there was terrible. Those are like crimes against humanity, you know. And Sarah Kerrigan and Jim were a part of that as well. Instead of helping the Protoss defeat the Zerg there, they were stopping the Protoss and allowing the Zerg to continue to destroy the planet and eviscerate everybody. They are all accomplices to crimes against humanity. I know we're supposed to like them as the main characters, but what they did under the command of Minsk on the capital world of the Confederacy, I'm afraid that is something you can't just sidestep from, you know. Yeah. Okay, let's continue.
Held a press conference commemorating the end of the so-called Brood War some 4 years ago. Our own Kate Lockwell was on the scene.
Emperor, the threat of a new Zerg invasion is still very real. But instead of expanding our fleets, you've squandered trillions on hunting down has-been rebels like Jim Raynor.
Jim Raynor represents a clear and present threat to this Dominion. He is an unscrupulous, lawless revolutionary bent on spreading fear and dissension across the sector. He and his ragtag band of miscreants have instigated open rebellion across 6 separate worlds and stolen vast amounts of alien weapons. This criminal will be brought to justice very soon.
It ain't over till it's over, you son of a bitch. Adjutant, are my troops ready yet?
Your forces are prepared and awaiting your orders, Commander. Uploading tactical data now.
Good. About time we kick this revolution into overdrive.
Backwater Station is the center of Dominion logistics on Marsara. Destroying Dominion authority here will cripple Emperor Mengsk's operations throughout the planet.
Adjutant, what do you got for me?
Dominion forces have set up a logistics headquarters in the town of Backwater Station. This has become the hub for all operations on Marsara. The Dominion recently pulled troops out of the city and they are now under strength.
Are the locals cooperating?
The people of Backwater Station are known to be anti-Dominion, but they lack weapons and organization.
If I can take that headquarters away from Mengsk, it'll cripple him on this planet. Prep my ship.
Is Adjutant a artificial intelligence, or is she a cyborg of some sort, maybe? And is she connected to the ship, the Hyperion? I'm just wondering about that.
All right, boys. Let's show the locals they don't need to fear the Dominion. Keep your intervals wide, your eyes open, and your asses covered. Let's move.
Don't go up that road.
Raynor, kill him!
Keep a close watch on your neighbors. Descent will only slow our progress.
Commander, destroying the Dominion holoboards will help incite rebellion against the Dominion.
I'm getting mighty tired of seeing Mengsk's face. Blast it! Where is everyone? My neighbors. My family. This is starting to look ugly.
Commander, a large Dominion force is gathering in the center of town.
Then it's time to call in that special delivery we talked about.
Okay, so the Dominion forces are the soldiers in red, and Raynor's soldiers are in blue exoskeleton suits. What are they called exactly, these exoskeleton suits? Yeah, I still don't know what they're called.
Thanks for the assist. We're with you, Raynor.
Work hard. Stand proud.
That's Raynor.
No sacrifice is too great for safeguarding our communities.
Finally, there's the locals.
You'll all be given a meal when you reach the dig site.
My brother went off to the mine last week. He disappeared.
We got a runner.
They're shooting civilians! Move in! Mengsk has a lot to pay for.
Thank you, Raynor. We knew you wouldn't forget us.
There's more people still being held up ahead.
I'll see to them.
Marshal Raynor. Been a while since we saw you around here.
We're with you, Raiders!
This is a restricted area. You insurgents are under arrest.
We got your back, Raynor.
Didn't think we could fight them, but we can.
Now you've got the weapons and the resources to do it. Remember, Mengsk can only control you if you let him.
For the most wanted man in the sector, you ain't that hard to find. I had to see it for myself. Little Jimmy Raynor, the people's hero.
Tychus Finley. Nice suit.
Pays to be prepared.
I heard they put you on ice. Life sentence. What? To give you time off for good behavior?
That's right, old buddy. I'm a model citizen now.
So to what do I owe the pleasure?
Just a friendly business proposition. Do you even know what the Dominion are doing out here?
I'm guessing you're about to tell me.
Digging up alien artifacts, old buddy. Your boy Mengsk has gone crazy for them. But I got a contact that'll pay top dollar for every artifact we liberate from the Dominion.
I guess I can hardly pass that up now. Can I, Tychus?
Partners then. 60-40.
70-30. My way. Feels like old times already.
Old times. What's this? I heard them Zerg got burned out by them creepy Protoss a few years back.
It's been 4 years and they're still finding burrowed dens out in the wastelands.
Well, a trophy like that's gotta fetch a good price on a black market. Up for some hunting, partner?
Knock yourself out, Tychus. Me? I've hunted enough Zerg for 2 lifetimes.
Have to say, Jimmy, you turned into a real impressive fighter. If I was old Mengsk, I'd be running scared for me too.
You really mean that, Tychus?
Nah, I was just kidding.
So who's your mysterious buyer, Tychus? Who are we supposed to hand this artifact over to?
A bunch of eggheads I ran into called the Mobius Foundation.
Mobius? They're a legitimate research group. Why the hell are they talking to you?
Soon as your boy Mengsk made it illegal to trade in alien goods, they got desperate. And you know me, Jimmy. I am a great patron of the sciences. Oh, man. Didn't the magistrate here know he was hiring an arch criminal as his marshal?
He was counting on it. Guess my tough guy reputation kept things nice and quiet around here. All the time I wore that badge, I never had to shoot anybody.
Well, where's the fun in that?
Thanks for staying with us. Let's go now to Kate Lockwell with an update on Jim Raynor's violent uprising.
Thanks, Donnie. Raynor's clearly widening his list of targets. He's attacked a Dominion archaeological dig and possibly seized a dangerous alien artifact.
Emperor Mengsk spoke on this.
Okay, this propaganda stuff is really really, really, like what? Where's the evidence, lady? Show us the picture evidence.
Subject earlier today.
There's no telling what kind of havoc these supposedly innocuous relics might wreak upon our worlds. Anyone found in possession of these items will be dealt with to the fullest extent of the law.
Look on the bright side, partner. You're a wanted man either way.
Thanks, Tychus.
Shocking, Kate. I imagine civilian casualties were high as a result of Raynor's terrorist actions.
Actually, the only civilian deaths appear to be collateral damage from overzealous Dominion security force.
Thanks, Kate. You heard it here first. Jim Raynor, killing women and children on Marsara.
With the artifact secure, you need to wait for transport at Backwater Station before you can leave Marsara. Transportation is on the way. Caution is advised. Dominion security forces may succeed in tracking the artifact to the station.
I've got transport coming to pick us up. All we gotta do is sit tight.
Don't sound too hard. I figure we earned ourselves a little R&R.
Commander, I'm detecting a massive concentration of Zerg biosignatures landing at the abandoned dig site.
I should have known it. Damn you, Tychus.
I swear, man, I didn't know nothing about no Zerg.
Given their current course, the Zerg will overrun this location within the hour.
Hell, we gotta hold out long enough for extraction. If we man the bunkers and hold those two bridges as long as we can, we just might stand a chance. We're gonna have a real fight on our hands here.
I've been in plenty of holdouts before.
Not against the Zerg, you ain't.
Okay, so Tychus has never fought against the Zerg before. He's only been fighting probably for the Dominion, or he was fighting for the Confederacy before, or maybe he's just been fighting for the Sons of Coral Hall. Yeah, but he's never actually fought against the Zerg. That's interesting.
Add-on complete.
Here they come! Lock and load!
Get some SCVs repairing those bunkers.
To anyone hearing this message, we're pinned down near Backwater Station. Please assist. Thought we were gunners there.
Base is under attack.
Multiple air bogies detected. ETA, right the hell now.
Base is under attack.
up. We're coming with you.
Add-on complete.
Okay, this game is actually looking really fun. Like, I want to play it too. I really do want to play it right now. Looks fun.
Upgrade complete.
We could use some help here.
And the music is not bad either.
Keep at it, boys. A ride's on its way.
Base is under attack.
We could use some help here. We need immediate support. Hostiles all around us. Is anyone out there? Thanks for the assist. We're with you, Raynor.
Hold out just a little longer. We'll be getting out of here soon.
Mineral field depleted.
We could use some help here. We could use some help here.
Commander, this is Matt Horner. Just hold on. Cavalry's on the way.
Take your time, Matt. No rush.
Our SCVs are under attack.
We're getting tore up out there. We gotta fall back to high ground.
Base is under attack.
Matt, where are you? We need your help. Come here quickly, man. Come on.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
The music, the music.
Cavalry's arrived. Anyone still alive down there?
Good to see you, Matt. Welcome to the party.
Glad we made it in time, sir. Now let's get you boys out of there.
Well guys, that's it for part 1 or episode 1 of Starcraft 2 Wings of Liberty, all cutscenes and cinematics and playthrough. Yeah, this was very interesting in terms of the history of what happened before the creation of the Terran Dominion and how Minsk won his war against the Confederacy using very terrible tactics, sacrificing billions of lives, all in the pursuit of his own grandeur and ambition. And yeah, how it also resulted in the creation of the Queen of Blades, how the Queen of Blades now became the leader of the Zerg after the demise of the Overmind. I'm not saying that he was Minsk was responsible for that part of the situation. No, that's done by the Protoss and by Zertal and his Dark Temple and, you know, all that was going on that side. I mean, like, in terms of how Sarah Kerrigan is connected to these stories as well. That's mainly due to what Minsk has done on the home planet of the Confederacy. What was it called again? It was called Trasonus, yes. So what he done on Trasonus with the help of Sarah Kerrigan and Jim Raynor, because they were both responsible as well for what happened on that planet. They could have helped the Protoss to defeat the Zerg on the planet, but instead they were preventing him from they were preventing the Protoss from helping the humans on Trasonus. So yeah, that is something that we cannot just sweep under the rug. It happened. Tychus and Jim Raynor are working together, helping out civilians and archaeologists from the Zerg who are also invading the dig site. I wonder what they are looking for exactly. What kind of power or information are they looking for the Queen of Blades? And Jim Raynor also helping civilians against the Terran Dominion and their oppressive tactics, you know, actually, you know, corralling people into ships to take them to the mines or take them to the dig sites to dig for them, you know. And it was just a bad scene all around. And all this propaganda made by Minsk and his propaganda machine, some of it is so funny, like so very funny, especially with that news reporter. Yeah, that news reporter didn't know how to do a job properly in terms of making it look good for the Terran Dominion. At the end, in the beginning, she was saying a lot of crap, but towards the end of her report, you could see she was exposing herself there. And yeah, I really did enjoy this. The music, I really did like the music. The gameplay as well, it looked fun. It looked like something I would also want to play. It actually reminded me of a game that I used to play called Impossible Creatures. You know, it has that kind of gameplay mechanics. And also, just like any of these strategic games like Age of Empires, definitely it reminds me of something like that as well. So really, a game like this, I would enjoy playing it as well. Okay guys, that's it for today. Remember, if you like the video, please give me a like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos. And I guess I will see you next time. Okay, bye bye.